normal day. It was an unusual day. The sky suddenly turned gloomy as darkness consumed the light. Everyone on the continent was in turmoil, except for a selected few, who were more intrigued than frightened. Why was it like this today? Is the world about to end? Is an evil deity descending on the planet? Will this be the last day they get to live? People had endless questions. Everyone had goosebumps seeing the ever-increasing darkness. No one had an answer to the weird happenings. They could only pray for their lives. What could they even do if the gods had a part in this occurrence? Even though there were hardly any clouds present, the sky above a particular mansion in the Silverbird Kingdom was darker than any other place in the continent. The atmosphere was quiet and calm, yet there was a looming presence that sent chills over everyone's spines. The mansion looked far more lavish and extravagant than any other property in the vicinity. From just a look, anyone could tell that it belonged to a well-known family. This was the mansion of the Adorned family, the family of a duke in the Silverbird Kingdom. There are only 4 dukes in the Silverbird Kingdom, apparently only below the Silverbird family, the royal family that ruled the kingdom. However, at that moment, the situation inside the mansion was somewhat strange. People in the Adorned family were also worried, but due to a whole separate reason. They could care less about anything unusual happening outside, as today was a big day. Every servant of the family was immersed in their tasks, as though their life depended on it. And they were not wrong, they were just servants. A single mistake of theirs could cost them their life depending on the situation. Today was such a situation where they could not afford to mess up. Because today was the day that the firstborn of the Duke Aberlin would come into this world. Sylvia Ashfall was the concubine of Duke Aberlin. She was a beautiful lady with a great demeanor, had long silver hair, gorgeous blue eyes, and a kind heart. Even though some people thought her to be a commoner, her actual origins remained unknown. Nevertheless, today would be the day that she would give birth to a lovely baby. It was her big day. She had always dreamt of raising a child and have a beautiful family. She had even dreamt of playing with her grandkids. All in all, she had high expectations for the future. Until... And all those hopes, all those dreams, shattered like glass on this fateful day. She discovered that she would not live to see the days, the future she had imagined with her baby. The servants informed her that due to particular reasons, they could either save her or the child. Despite the tragic situation, she knew her priorities. She put away her grief and, without hesitation, chose the latter option. And the Duke? Well, even if he was unhappy that he would lose Sylvia, he wouldn't compromise his child over a prized trophy. That is what he considered Sylvia, just a decorated trophy that elevated his prestige. And so it began. The time for the delivery came near, and her water broke.